Hello, today I'm going to show you how to solve a VB program. So this program is here. It says write a code program to design a simple calculator. This program uses a combo box which includes 4 operators, one for addition, another one for subtraction, another one for multiplication, another one for division, and also we have 2 list boxes which includes the integer numbers from 1 up to 1000. It means these are the list box, these ones. So here we have a combo box where there are operators for arithmetic operators. So we are going to design this form and we solve the problem. So this problem is saying that when you let me increase the size. So when the user chooses one value in the first list box, and when he chooses the operator and he chooses a number or an integer here, when he clicks this button, the result will be displayed here according to the operator that he has or she has chosen. Now let's see how to design it and how to solve it in Visual Basic. Let me open Visual Basic. So my Visual Basic is opened. It is here. So this is an integrated development environment for Visual Basic. So here we have a form. So this form that is actually, you may also open a new project. So when you open at the first time, you may be having the new project with different types of project. So let's choose standard X and we click OK. So we will have form 1 where we are going to design this form. So let me enlarge the environment that I'm going to use for working. So let me enlarge this form. Now let me design this interface as it was designed. So here here in the left side, in the left panel, we have a toolbox. This is a toolbox. Now let me design this form as it is given this program. So I just bring a list box here. So this is a list box. I click it and I draw it. This is my list box. If I want now to remove this list 1 as this may shown here, I can go in this pan. I find a property called list. It is here. I go in property called list. It is here. So when you open this box and when you leave it, that value will be removed. This is a default value that was contained in this list. Let me also bring the second list. I click this control. Let me just put it here. So let me find a list property to remove this value. You find the list property, you click here. When you click just outside T, it disappears. So let me bring now this combo box. I bring the combo box, this is the combo box. I click it. So this is where operators will be displayed. This is where the user has to click to select operators. So let me just remove this file because I want to change it. Maybe you can say select operator. Select operator is here. So now let me bring this button. This is the command button. This one. That's the control called command button. We click it and then just draw it here. Its caption name is command 1. You can change it. Let me put equal sign. So you can even increase its size when you click this button, and when you go in the property called font, you can click font property and you change its font size or font face. So let's change the size of that that caption value. You can also change font style or font face. So then you click OK. It has changed. So let me bring the text box. It is here. So that's the text box where the result will be displayed. So I can clear this caption value that is there by default. So you find the property called text and you clear. Now our program is like this. You can even change the form layout, the form background color here. So let's change the form background color so that everything should be visible. We can go to back color here. That's the property called back color, which is used to change the background color for an object like a form. Let's choose palette. Let me choose this color. Let me choose this one. See, the form has changed the color. Now, when you run this program, actually, when you run it, you just click on this button. It's called start button or run button. You click it. So when you run, the form will look like this one. So actually we don't have these values, we don't have operators, so nothing's is happening when you click this button. So let's see how to add these values. As you're seeing this form, I can just stop it. Yes. So how do we add values in combo box? So the combo box is located on the form. So to add values, I can use this way. I double click my form. Now this is the section where codes are written. So let me first of all add the operators in that combo box. So actually it's better to add comment in a program. So this is how you can add comment in Visual Basic program. So I can write this is code for adding values into combo box. That's how you can write code. When you write code, it becomes green. Now, as you see here, my combo box, when you look at the name of this combo box is combo 1. is the name that I'm going to use in code. Go back, I can write now combo 1 comb 1 dot add item, can put the item in bracket. It is okay, let me use the mark symbol, or this symbol mark cross. Let me use cross. So let me also add a new item. This is item number 1. So let me add plus. This for division. This for subtraction. So I think we are going to use these 4 operators as it was indicated in this program. Now when you run your form, you can find our combo box filled with values that I have already put there. They are here, right? So let me stop. Now how do I add the values of these list boxes? So let me use a loop, because you can't add values from 1 up to 1000 by writing one value by one. So I just double click the form, because the values that I want to add on this list box, they are also attached on this form. It means when the form is loaded, automatically the list box loads those values. Now as you're seeing here, the first list box, its name is the name of the list box here, as you're seeing, the name is list 1. The second list box is called list 2. So those are the names that I'm going to use in the code. So let me double click the form. Now down here I can add comment saying this is code for adding values in a list box. Okay, I can add list boxes, okay, 1 and 2. So now if you want now to add this list box, I need just to use a loop. I need to use a loop in VB. So here I can just first of all declare a variable that will be used in this program. I can say dim. This is how you can declare a variable dim I as tj. So this variable is going to be used as the one which is going to count from 1 up to 1000. Now I can say for I equals to 1 to 1000, as you are seeing, I will start from 1 to up to 1000. Now it means this is the variable I that is going to be used in this loop. Now for I equals to 1 to 1000, because we want to add values from 1 up to 1000. So for I equals to 1, I check whether it's not at the end, because this is the starting value, this is the final value. I will say list 1. I want to add these values in list box 1. I will say list1 dot add item, then I can put in bracket I, then I write next I. So what do I mean here? It means for I equals to 1, every time I change its value, I add that value into list1. For I equals 1, I add an item into list box 1, then I go to the next value of I. So the next value of I will be incremented by 1. I can even use step 1, which means that the next value of 1 will be incremented by 1. If it is to increment by 2, you can put step 2. If it is to decrement, you can put step negative a value. So that's the code which will be used to add values into list box 1. Now let's add code. Let's write the codes for adding this value into list box 2. I can copy these ones, and okay, I can use the same rope. Instead of using 2 copies, I can say list1 list2 dot add item bracket I. It means for I equals to 1, I will add an item into list box 1, and I add item into list box 2. Then I go to the next value of I, which is, so here I put I. So I go to the next value of I, which will be the incrementation of I by 1. So this is how you can add these values into list boxes. So let's run now this program and see whether the values have been added. So click this button. So as you see here, we have now the values. They are already here. They are from 1 up to 1000. Now let's now operate, because as we have said, the user has to click a value and he selects the operator, and he selects another value from the second list box, and he clicks this button. Now when the user clicks here, automatically the result will be displayed in this text box. But it can't happen if this one is not programmed, it's not coded. Let's now attach codes which will perform such kind of operation. Let us stop this one. Now the next step that you're going to do, we are going to program this button. So let's close this window code. We're going to program now this button here. We are in design mode. You can't see the values because this is the design mode. Now let's program this button. Let's attach the code so that the result should be printed here, right? So I double click the button. So when I double click the button, Visual Basic will redirect me in this section. Now what do I need here? First of all, I need to declare another variable that will be used to display or to hold this result. So let me declare a variable called result as let me say as parent. So this result is a variable that we hold the result of this text box. Let's see how to perform it. Okay, now I can say when the user clicks this command button 1, what will happen? This is what you're going to see, right? I can say because when the condition is in this list box, when the user, I can say if combo 1 dot, let me write this, the name of this combo box. It's if combo1 dot text, because I want just show what is assigned to that box, what is in that box. If the value of combo1 dot text, because we consider that this combo box always holds text. What you are seeing here, they are text. Whatever you can see in the combo box, they are considered as text. So the reason I'm saying that if combo1 dot text equals their text, I put them in double quotes. If it is equal to x, then what will happen? What will it happen? So what will happen here? I will say result, the variable result, this variable we receive the value from list box 1 dot text plus, but let me first of all combine, because when you are adding, if whatever that is contained in this box, it is a text. So I have to convert the value of that combo box into numeric value, because if you leave this one, it can bring some logical error. So I can just use this val. So the function val in Visual Basic, it converts text values into numeric values. So I put plus val list2 dot text. Then, so this is what will happen when combo box 1 equals to x. It means when the user clicks here and select x to be the value of combo box 1 as a text, so the result will receive that value. Now after giving the sum of list 1 and sum of list and the list 2, what will happen? So this text box, the text box 1, because we have on one text box 1 dot text will receive what the variable result contains. We assign the value for result to text 1. Because we are dealing with more than one conditions, I can say else, or I can use else if combo1 dot text equals plus, what will happen? What will be the result? Then can say the result will not hold the addition, but it will hold multiplication. So when you multiply in Visual Basic, we use star. We use this symbol, right? We use star. We don't use cross. Okay. There is another condition that is there for subtraction. Else, if combo 1 dot text equals negative, equals that sign, then what will happen? So the result variable will be what is in the list 1 minus what is in the list box 2. But there is something that I have forgotten here. It is just to print the content of text 1 means after result gets the value from this expression, automatically the result will be assigned its value to text1.text. Same case here. So we are still having another condition, that is for division. It's 1. So if we are remaining with one condition, we use else. You can say else. Now here we have to pay attention. So when list 1, when a value in this list box is divided by a value of this box, in this case, if there was 0, it would be somehow a problem. But because of there's no 0, we don't have to add any other condition or if condition to check if the second value, if the value of the second list box is 0. So let's say now else result, the variable result will be equal to var_list1.text over var_list1.text, and then we end the if condition. As we have started by if, we have to end by if condition. Now I think another case can be when, for example, a user has selected nothing here, because when you run this program, actually you see we have select operator. Imagine if a user clicks here and clicks here, when he clicks this button and nothing has been selected here, it will cause some error. So we also have to think about this one. Okay, so we can say now when the user clicks this button, something will be checked. So let's check now that case. Okay, we can say as you see here, as you're seeing when this form is run, when it is executed, what do we see here? We see the values here. If this combo box has this text, what will happen? Actually, if the user has nothing, has selected nothing, it means this select operator text will be there. Now we can say, let's go just into its value. Okay, then codes. Let us see the value of this combo box is here. Select operator. So let me use this one. Okay. Now I can say here, I can add another condition on this button. Down here I add another condition which says if combo 1.text equals that text, then what will happen? I can use a message box msg box. You can say nothing has been selected. Nothing has been selected. Nothing has been selected. So this is the entire code that we are going to deal with. Because down here we have the code of form. This is form section, as you're seeing here. these are the codes attached on our form. Now these ones, this section, this is the whole code attached on the command button where the user has to click. Now let's run and see whether the program gives us the good result. Okay, can run our program is here. So let's now select any value from combo box 1 and we select the operator from this combo box. Let's select plus, we select another value here. So let's see when we click here what will be the result of this text box. Actually, I'm seeing that there is an error here. There is an error because when the user clicks this value and when he chooses plus, it should have a 32 not 320. That's where the error is. We can check the condition where we have plus, it's here. Oh, the problem is here. We have written plus, and yet the condition says that if combo 1 text equals to plus, then what will it be? The value of a result. So the value of a result will be what is in list 1 plus a what is in list 2. So let's now again try the program. Yes, so let's choose this one, then choose plus a, just click here. Now the program is okay. Let me now choose cross. I choose a value, I choose another one here. Let me choose the multiplication operator and I choose another one from list box 2. So when I click here, I will have what I have. There's a problem here, there is another problem, there is another error. Can select. So the problem was here. Actually, we see that if combo 1.text equals to cross equals to the multiplication operator, so here I used plus instead of using star because the star is a multiplication operator. That's the reason why it gives us a wrong result. So let's now run again and see how it is going to work. So I just click a value, I select operator, I select the second value from the list box 2. Then when I click here, I will have the result. Let me choose, for example, another one here. There is also another issue here. We have to correct it. Yes, we have to make sure that it does not give us a logical error. So when this one equals to else, okay, let me check here. So the problem might be here. Else, okay, let me choose this one. So let me use else if and say combo1.text equals slash then okay, so I think this one will work. Now let me run. Okay, I can say now let me select one value from the combo box 1 and let me select this operator. I select another one here and just click here. So let me check the error. So there's a logical error. Just see. problem is here. The problem is here. I've not printed the result. I've not shown where the variable result will be printed. So that was the logical error. Actually, I've not shown this line, a single line. Okay, so I can even remove this line. It's not necessary, right? So let me run. So let me select one value from combox 1. I select this value. I click another one. When I click here, I have now the result. Now it's okay. Now it's running. When you select, for example, minus, when you click here, it will change. When you select, for example, this one, it will change. Just in there. So actually, this is how the program will be look like. It gives us the correct result. So this is how you can just solve this problem, as it was indicated by the user. So this was the program which was asking us to design the form this way, and when the user selects one value from this list box 1, and when he selects the value from the COM box, and when he select the second value from list box 2, and when he clicks this button, the result should be selected from this text box, as you saying. So it will work this way. So thank you very much. This is how you can solve this problem, and this is how you can work with Visual Basic. As we are continuing with the other tutorials, we'll see different exercises that will be solved with Visual Basic. Thank you. So remember to subscribe to my channel and share it with the friends. Thank you.